It was a sunny morning in a small New Mexico town. A 19-year-old college student got on her bike and promised her mother she'd be home for lunch. She never came back. This is the chilling and unsolved disappearance of Tara Calico. Tara lived in Belen, New Mexico. She was smart, ambitious, and full of energy. She was studying psychology at the University of New Mexico and planned to become a psychologist. She lived with her mother, Patty, and stepfather, and had a close-knit group of friends. Every morning she would ride her bike along a quiet stretch of Highway 47 for her daily workout. On the morning of September 20, 1988, Tara borrowed her mother's pink Huffy bike and left the house just after 9:30 a.m. She had a full day planned, a class, some errands, and a tennis match with her boyfriend later that afternoon. Before she left, she told her mum, "If I'm not back by noon, come looking for me." No one thought anything was out of the ordinary. But noon came, then 1 p.m., then 2. Her mother started to worry. She drove the route Tara usually took. She didn't find her. She called the police. A massive search began almost immediately. Volunteers, helicopters, and law enforcement scoured the roads and nearby desert. And soon they found something disturbing. Fragments of Tara's Sony Walkman were scattered along the roadside. Pieces of a cassette tape she'd been listening to were nearby. Then they found a bike tire skid mark and what looked like a footprint in the dirt. But Tara's bike was gone, and so was she. Witnesses reported seeing a light-coloured pickup truck, possibly a 1953 Ford, following a girl on a pink bike that morning. Some said the driver was harassing her, but no licence plate was ever recorded and the vehicle was never found. The theory that Tara had been abducted grew stronger with each passing day. Her family refused to give up. Her case was covered on television shows and in newspapers nationwide. But no leads materialised, and without a body there was little police could do. Then nearly a year later, something strange happened. In June 1989, a woman in Port St. Joe, Florida, more than 1,200 miles from New Mexico, found a Polaroid photo in a convenience store parking lot. The picture showed a teenage girl and a younger boy, both bound and gagged, lying in the back of a van. The woman immediately contacted police. The girl in the photo bore a strong resemblance to Tara Calico. The boy's identity was unknown, though some believed he looked like another missing child from New Mexico, Michael Henley. The photo was sent to the FBI. Tara's mother believed it was her daughter. She said the girl had a scar on her leg in the same place Tara had one, and a similar cowlick in her hair. A book lying next to the girl was one of Tara's favourite novels, but not everyone agreed. The police couldn't confirm the identities. Facial recognition technology at the time was limited, and experts were split on whether it was really her. The photo was dated. It was a type of Polaroid film that had only become available after Tara disappeared. The photo gave the family hope, but no answers. Then came a twist. A few months later, Michael Henley's body was discovered in the New Mexico wilderness, not far from when he had gone missing in April 1988. Authorities ruled that he had wandered away from his campsite and died of exposure, and that meant the boy in the photo wasn't him. And if it wasn't him, was the girl really Tara? The photo remains one of the most disturbing pieces of evidence in her case. Several others surfaced over the years. Other images of gagged women, grainy and unclear, but none could be confirmed. Tara's parents never stopped fighting for justice. In the early years, they believed she'd been kidnapped and was being held somewhere. As time passed, their theories shifted. They believed someone local had taken her and that others helped cover it up. In later interviews, Tara's mother said she believed her daughter had been hit by a vehicle, possibly accidentally, and that the people involved panicked and decided to hide what happened. In 2008, the case was revived after the Valencia County Sheriff's Office received a new tip. According to reports, 2 men, teenagers at the time of the disappearance, were involved in Tara's death, and her body had been disposed of in a remote area. A sealed warrant was issued. Police searched a home in Valencia County, but again nothing came of it. No arrests were made, no body was found. In 2021, the FBI announced a $20,000 reward for information leading to the resolution of Tara's case. They also released an age progression photo showing what she might look like in her 50s. But even after more than 3 decades, there are still no confirmed answers, no arrests, no charges, no closure. So what really happened to Tara Calico? Did she fall victim to a random abduction? Was she run off the road by someone she knew? Is she the girl in the photograph? Or did her story end that day on a dusty New Mexico highway, silenced by someone who's still out there? Tara's case is a reminder of how quickly a normal day can turn into a mystery. One moment she was riding her bike, the next she was gone. And 35 years later the questions still echo. Someone knows the truth, and Tara's story isn't over until justice is served.